Out. Gotta get me hangout ready here.
Get to me hangout ready.
Yeah.
Got to get to me hangout.
You ready to go in about, I don't know, what do you think, 30 seconds here?
Oh, okay. Yeah, alright.
We got a viewer. Hello, viewer! How are you? If you could wave at us, we can see you through the camera in your computer. Because Google does that for us. Google's cool that way, huh, Cobb?
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't so good when Mike Robinson was putting his clothes on the other week, though. That was kind of bad. I don't know how you kept your composure, though. That was nice.
Yeah, usually when something like that happens, I just click to me, and I just watch myself like a mirror. And I can just put everything else out.
Smart move, buddy. You ready to do this?
Alright!
Hey, Cobb, do you know what time it is?
Yeah, it's time for the Dodger organization to rethink its silly network money grab.
Oh, dude, don't get me started.
Oh, you'll get started. I seen you on Twitter this weekend. I don't mind.
It's tea time. It's TMV time. Depending if you're listening or watching, we don't mind. It's tea time. It's TMV time. As long as you are listening or watching, we don't mind. As long as you are listening or watching, we don't mind.
Welcome to the Tweeting Warrior videocast with Brad Hutchings and J. Cobb. We're videocasting live on YouTube today from 1 p.m. to about 2 p.m. Pacific. We're going to have a great time today. If you're watching this, please share a link with your friends. How are you doing, Cobb?
Great to be live on YouTube with the TMV, Brad. Hey everyone out there in Warriorland, welcome to the Tweeting Warrior videocast, home of the premier source of sports fan fiction.
Here's how to interact with us live. To tweet our show, hashtag TheTMV. GoToMeeting ID is in my bottom third. It is 545-846-829.
So, hashtag your tweets, the TMV. The GoToMeeting ID is 545-846-829.
Cobb, we have okay, you ready for this? A cornucopia of awesome on deck today. Tell us about it.
Winners, tweet grab bag, our takes, more 64 round 2 results, and topical tweets.
It's like Thanksgiving in March with enough dark meat for everyone.
Gobble gobble,
It's G time. It's GRACE time.
As long as you get home and feeling better, we don't mind.
But if your daddy goes completely batty, we won't mind. God, so sorry about this dog, man. This is awful. Winners of the week.
It was reported that Jim Irsay was arrested early Monday morning, and Mike Robinson was there to take full advantage. Congratulations on winning your third Twitter hat trick, Mike. Follow Mike Robinson on Twitter at mrob1980. Mike, you are a hat trick winner. Tuesday, we had another 3-time Twitter hat trick winner, Syl Jones. Way to go, buddy. 3 wins for SJ3. Follow Syl on Twitter at Safari Sly. Syl Jones, you are a hat trick winner. Dear Jesus, please let me win today's Twitter hat trick contest. Sincerely, the man of letters. His prayers were answered. The man of hat trick winners. Naz, I didn't mean to say Naz, has 17 wins now. Follow Man of Letters on Twitter at the Man of Letters. Wayne, you are a hat trick winner. Thursday, No ID Justin won his first Twitter hat trick. I'll make sure to tell the bouncer out in front of the Twitter hat trick club you don't have any identification. And after a brief frisk, he'll let you right in. Follow Justin Orr on Twitter at JORR2727. Justin, you are a hat trick winner. And on Friday, Justin wins again. Yes, No ID Justin wins on consecutive days for his second Twitter hat trick title. But I believe he had some help. Give a tweeting more your follow to No ID Justin's wife for the Twitter hat trick assist. Follow her on Twitter at Mommy Orr. The Orrs just became the Twitter hat trick club's newest power couple. Hey, you two, introduce yourselves to Hado's mommy and daddy, Genevieve's mommy and daddy, and Funny How. Justin and Robin, you are Twitter hat trick power couples.
Brad's take. I alluded to this last week in my Larry Scott burn. If you're following me on Twitter, you know I'm pretty livid over Sportsnet LA, a.k.a. the Dodgers' new network. No kidding, it's a money grab, but its rollout paid the ultimate disrespect to SoCal baseball fans in general, and Dodger fans in particular. For most baseball fans in SoCal, if you stayed up Friday night until 1:30 a.m., hoping to catch the Dodgers in the opening pitch of the 2014 MLB season, you were disappointed to not find it on television. Here's what happened. So the rest of the nation got to see it on MLB Network, but we in SoCal were subject to MLB blackout rules since Sportsnet LA had the exclusive rights to broadcast locally. Sportsnet LA failed to secure carriage agreements with most cable and... Do that sentence again. Sportsnet LA failed to secure carriage agreements with most cable satellite operators before launching as the exclusive channel for local Dodgers games. They failed to secure carriage because they want ridiculous carriage fees from those operators. The number ranges floated around would add $20 to $50 per year to every SoCal subscriber's bill by 2018. Whether you ever watched or wanted to watch the Dodgers or any of the silly fake reality show crap, they'll fill up the other 23 hours of the day with. We have a little food fight in the other room there. I'm perfectly okay with the driving lessons from Yasiel show, but just not on my dime. Okay, you know what? I gotta go take care of that food fight. I'll be right back. Come here. You okay, Bosco? Hey, come here. Oh, buddy, come here.
It's feed
That
time.
monkey in a butt.
It's
I know,
feed
it's
time.
a...
Feed time. Food time.
Yeah, you know, I should have gone this morning and got more kibbles, but I was doing show prep and I didn't get around to that, and so that's why we're going an hour today, because they really need their kibbles.
Are they all sharing a turkey leg or something?
You know, Monk got the last bit of kibbles, and he's walking around them like he's guarding him, so this is going to be interesting. Anyway, I'm perfectly okay with the driving lessons from Yasiel show, just not on my dime. If you're a Dodger fan, you were probably ecstatic about them getting Clayton Kershaw to sign a $215 million contract extension. Well, guess where the Dodgers think that money's coming from? Sportsnet LA. Ding, ding, ding. Basically, this is the team owner money grab of the 2010s. Cobb, can you do a quick recap of the Miami Marlins stadium debacle for me?
Yes, I'm very familiar with their stadium debacle, but I'm going to read from Wikipedia here. From wikipedia.org. Marlins Park has been a source of controversy in South Florida ever since it was proposed. The stadium's public financing plan, which would eventually strap a $2.4 billion debt to Miami-Dade County alone, led to a protracted lawsuit, largely contributed to the ouster of several local politicians and triggered an SEC investigation. As revelations of the team...
By the way, that's the Security and Exchange Commission, not the Southeastern Conference, just for those keeping track. That's serious stuff. That's not looking at Cam Newton's meal cart. That's like looking at criminal wrongdoing with
No, this isn't Gator
money.
football. No.
Right.
As revelations of the team's finances and their handling of payroll, both before and after construction, seem to contradict some of the premises on which the tax-funded stadium deal were based. The ballpark controversy intensified.
Yeah. And how are the Marlins team doing, you know, now that they got this great stadium?
Well, the owners put together a juggernaut team, or what they thought was a juggernaut team for that first year.
Yeah, emphasis on the syllable "not."
Yeah, and juggernaut, and
right.
Since before the season started, the team completely alienated local Cuban American baseball fans because their manager was a Castro sympathizer, and then after that, the team completely failed to deliver during games and sank below 500. And after that, the team was either traded or cut.
Right, they just basically haven't invested in putting together a decent team since. That's what's happened there.
After 3/4 of a season, they completely scrapped plans to, have a contending team. And
2 billion with a B. I mean, I think it's the perfect example of stadium taxes being a complete joke that are just a giveaway to the owners. And I'm going to continue my take. The public is wise to that now, and the "it will create jobs" myth is thoroughly debunked. Not to mention, sports fans and government works peddlers aren't a very good overlap to begin with. And as JJ's put this all before, as I just put it, the owners of major professional teams are billionaires. They can afford to build stadiums privately. When the public helps, it just pads the owner's bottom line. Crony capitalism, corporate welfare at its absolute worst, and we all get that now. So the game is these dedicated team networks with exclusive local broadcast rights, including collusion from MLB to blackout coverage on its own flagship network. A network like Sportsnet LA goes to the cable operators and demands that they effectively tax all their subscribers, many of whom will never watch a game, at a ridiculous amount per year. Or no doyos for you! The solution to this is tough, but it's also very simple. You just say no. Tell your cable operator to say no. Root for the Angels and Art Moreno. As yet, he's only fleecing the beer drinkers and hot dog eaters who come to his house. And he probably doesn't think this his S is so aromatic and tasty that he could even try this stunt. You know, it's funny. Live sports is about the only thing saving cable TV from complete cannibalization by YouTube, Hulu, and Netflix, especially as we spend more time with our mobile screens. If customers have any testicular fortitude, and I know that's a big if, Sportsnet LA might have overplayed its hand and ended up driving more people off the cable platform that they had hoped to fleece. So Brad, some ask, why can't you get your dogs to shut up? You know what? It's a losing battle. I'm not going to try, but I'm going to keep going with my take. So Brad, some ask, why didn't you listen on AM 570? Okay, so other than an emergency radio in my earthquake kit, which has a leaking 9-volt battery that's probably made the thing inoperable, I don't have an AM radio in the house. They don't stream the games on iHeart. Why didn't I just stream it from one of those sites, that streams them all illegally? It's because I do content things on the legit. It's like this personal honor among thieves ethic. I'm going to explain another day, but no, I'm not going to do that either. So make no mistake, the Dodgers ruined opening day for me this year. I'm done with them. Cobb, your thoughts from deep center field? Okay, Cobb, your thoughts from deep center field with your mic unmuted.
Sorry. I was waving the whole time.
It's all right, man.
To those listening, and those listening couldn't see me talking into a muted mic, so I'm just going to go with that. Anyway, you alluded to the MLB blacking out the game locally to appease Dodgers owners and Dodgers financiers. The funny thing is, NFL now has a case on its hands where they're going to have to get rid of the blackout plan. People, I don't know if there's a petition or lawsuit coming up, but there's something coming up through the pipes where the NFL is actually going to have to do away with their blackout rule. And hopefully, once that is taken care of, because everyone pretty much follows suit with the NFL, and once that's taken care of, all this other business is going to have to go by the wayside as well.
I certainly hope so. Of course, the NFL's is a long-standing rule, whereas this MLB thing is basically a carriage decision by their network, which, the way they structure these things and whatever else. I mean, of course, Bud Selig tells them what to do, and, Magic's on the, Irv, as he wants to be called now, is on the phone with Bud, all the time telling him how he wants us to play out and everything. And the orders get driven down. But, supposedly the MLB network station is is independent enough they could decide these things, yet they ordered that carriers in the SoCal area, or they delivered to carriers in the SoCal area different programming, while everybody else got to watch the game that we cared about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you can. A similar thing with NBA TV. Living here in LA, if Lakers or Clippers have a game on NBA TV, it's blacked out. But if the game's on TNT or sport or what's the other one? ESPN. I was going to call it Sports Center. If the game's on TNT or ESPN, the games aren't blocked out. You can watch it on basic cable. And MLB and NBA TV, they're both primarily basic cable television, or if there might be on another tier just up from basic cable. And
yeah,
so
I mean, the point is that
it's content, and yet the league themselves go and they black it out.
Right, and the point is that it's even more under. Right, and it's even more underhanded than the NFL's rules, which applied to all of their broadcasters and all of their network partners. Whereas, this is just taking their own station and doing the same deed. It's just really unfortunate. I mean, it's baseball's already a dying sport. It's going to kill it more. And
yeah, I have a
who would never do this? The Galaxy would never do this, Cobb. The Galaxy.
No, they can't afford to do this.
That's right. And I may become a soccer fan.
Yeah, the best thing about soccer is when I wake up like early Saturday, Sunday morning. I don't have to go to work Saturday, Sunday. I could turn on the TV and like around 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning, I could watch Premier League soccer.
Yep. And
even though I don't understand what the hell they're saying, I still enjoy the competition.
Right. Right. Well, you can tell I'm just totally bent over this. I mean, I can't think of I mean, obviously, I didn't watch opening day baseball, when I was in junior high and high school because I really couldn't until I got home. But I was the guy sneaking the radio in and listening to it. It's like the first year I couldn't catch the first pitch of anything. It's so weird. I mean, that's like a whole part of my life, and I can't catch it because somebody's just greedy for money. It's sad. Okay, I'm done with this.
All right, I was gonna have one recommendation.
Yeah, go ahead.
Being tired of Major League Baseball isn't anything new, but if you do need a baseball fix, I highly recommend watching some good college basketball or even some independent, farm league. Did I say basketball? I meant to say baseball. Watch some independent farm league baseball. College baseball is actually really good, and unfortunately you just as soon as you get used to the ping of the bat.
I was just gonna say ping,
ping. It's like. Yeah. As soon as you get used to that ping, you actually see a lot more baseball dynamics in college baseball than you do in the pros, where you just like walk every third batter. College baseball doesn't really deal with that a lot. They pretty much all go after each other. They play hit and run. You see a lot more shifts. It's real interesting. It's a lot of fun, and you're supporting a good product.
And I think that, just to give me the last word because it is my take, I mean, the thing I think I'd like the most about it is the 10-batter rule and, of course, that they have orange slices and Capri Sun for all the kids. That's really nice, too. All right, here we go. More 64 round 2 results. So the fun and camaraderie of the More 64 continues. I haven't seen this much love since Mike Vick visited the shelter and came home with a box of puppies.
It was absolutely brutal this past week.
Yep, as a round 1 loser, I just feel lucky not to be in this conversation anymore. Nobody looks good.
In the Maddie region, Shinebox, Jay Gray, Jay in San Antonio, and Favors crushed their mostly unworthy opponents and moved on towards destiny.
In the Ramos region, the man of letters disavowed his opponent. Alex Hernandez, Mike in Vegas, and Jay Cobb followed suit.
I see what you did there with the disavowed. That was good.
Thank you.
It was batting practice in the Tuya region with losers' balls being torn apart at the seams, surviving with only major swelling and moving on to DJ Carlisle, DJ Castillo, Pants, and Funny How.
They should call the last region the Bayer region because all that these winners left was pain and heartache. Stocking up on the NSADs for the next round are Stephen Phoenix, Frank Drebin, Adrian Sherman, and Great Blue Dini.
Round 3 should be interesting, Brad. I've been instructed via DM that one tweet has to be a blast about my opponent's mom.
Easy pickings, pal. She's surely a Packers fan. You hadn't read that before, had you, Cobb?
I did.
Well, you did? Okay.
I was just trying to make it seem like I was reading it and these aren't my words, so I hope it came across that way.
It's quite a jungle. This circus. I mean,
Those are your opinions.
I don't know. I think
not everyone feels that way, Brad.
Yeah, I think privately everybody feels that way, but it's all good. I mean, it's very, very, very competitive. I don't think anybody realized how competitive we all are.
We anticipated it being competitive.
No, but I don't mean competitive like wow, these are great. Wow, these are great. How wonderful it is that we have greatness. I don't mean competitive that way. I mean competitive like hurt feelings competitive, and it's an interesting. Surprised. It's an interesting dynamic. I mean, mine were. I mean, whatever. Okay. It seems that, I don't know, at timing or whatever else, we seem to have lost Chim. I mean, I had a song for him that you didn't want to sing, but, part of the song is that, completely gone now is his little pictures where he called his shot. And, you know what, that makes me sad. But, anyway, I hope people get into the right spirit in the next round.
His disappearance is unrelated to the More 64. So,
I agree, and that source, true. Source might have been me, and but I still find the coincidence a little bit. I don't know. It's just kind of weird, but that's kind of how it is. It's competitive, man.
Yeah, there's definitely each round definitely brings its fair share of sore losers. It's really the only way to put it. The dynamic is that a lot of the people who have lost don't know why they've lost, and that just brings up the whole dynamic of this being a judged competition. And it's hard to come up with reasoning for losing when you don't have a score or tally or even an answer to one's said judgment on what's funny or not. So,
well, I think the other thing, I was trying to encourage it this last week is, if we all put out there what we thought about it. I mean, if maybe 3 or 4 people did. Of course, I did, and I just caught crap for it from the people I didn't pick, which is fine. I guess I expected that, but I also expected more people to weigh in with what they thought. And I figured if people weighed in with what they thought, we'd see that basically everybody has a different opinion. And honestly, it's really a coin flip. For most of these, I don't think many of these competitions were so far apart that it was just obvious there was a winner. That if you sampled 5 people, 3 would say this guy, 2 would say this guy, and that's just how it would be. But we don't get to do that experiment for the last round again. So
I'm disappointed because the behavior of a lot of the competitors, and this includes you, Brad, leads me to think that this is the last and final More 64, and I find that disappointing. Because I think there's a lot of room for improvement, but I don't think the emphasis on improvement is being applied. I just think it's a lot of sour grapes that we're seeing. We're not seeing a lot of answers, and then we're not seeing a lot of graciousness either.
I'm not defending it, but I am saying that asking for the graciousness that should be obviously there it's a lot to desire. Especially, when, we got, seriously, I think everybody in this last round, okay, like somebody might say, hey, I put hours into this. I really feel like I should win because I put all the time and the effort into it. Well, you know what? So did everybody else. Everybody else did. And that really is what fuels a little bit of the sour grapes is, people think they put time in and nobody else did. Or they put time in and they were up against a hack or whatever else. And, really it's not that way, but it's, I don't know, I'm not a real misanthrope, but I don't really expect different from people. I don't know. Maybe I just have low standards. Anyway. Hey, on a positive note, you know what? Etch It Man, round 1 loser. And I say that affectionately. Did this really, really cool experiment where he had a whole bunch of us tweet on his GoStandUp.com site on one topic and put them up. And you want to know what? You can go vote on it and stuff like that. It's GoStandUp.com. You can see the topic. The topic was what was the topic, Cobb?
I didn't see it.
I forget. I did one about Jim Rome's horsies, blasts. Yeah, I don't remember. But it's the first few items that are there. and it was really cool because we all just we all put in, and you could kind of see what everybody did, and people could vote, and apparently we could declare a winner, I guess, and everybody was cool about it. So I thought that was kind of something kind of neat and interesting. All right, enough. I don't even think, I don't think our discussion on this is going to make the podcast. This is just a video cast thing. We're going to cut it off the last rewind. No, really, it's okay. I mean, it's what it is. And stay positive, Cobb. I know you can do it. Cobb's take.
Parity is ruining the sports we love. 2.5 days into the NCAA tournament, and not a single perfect bracket remains. The salary cap in the NFL makes it impossible to create dynasties, and the only thing you can count on in baseball is which teams will stink. The one and done is ruining both college and professional basketball. College basketball fans are subjected to rooting for coaches. That's like cheering for paint to dry or grass to grow. Come on, paint, dry faster! What are the household names in NCAA basketball? There's Izzo, Coach K, Pitino, Calipari. Yay. Middle-aged white guys. Woo, bleeping, ooh. All these guys would be middle school vice principals if they weren't coaching college basketball. I can hear them now, mindlessly screaming and yelling in the hallway. Do you have a hall pass, Mr. Hutchings? Okay, good, because you don't want that to end up on your permanent record now. Hey, Mr. Robinson, Mike Robinson, is that spray paint? Get back here. I better not see any more of your hairy ball sacks in the bathroom. The maintenance crew went through 3 cans of paint then are removing your last one, Mr. Robertson. Robinson, whatever. I should just call you Mike. Rob, there's no future in paint, son. There's no future in NFL football players in being an NFL football player either. Football players must choose between either taking a pay cut or playing for a good team, or capitalizing on their talents and stifling their franchise with salary cap crippling contract. Do you want to get paid and play for Oakland, or you play for Seattle at the league minimum? If I was a talented football player, I would just make a college football cash grab and call it a career. Open a couple wing stops and volunteer at the Boys and Girls Club. If I did volunteer at the local boys club, I'm pretty sure I could coach a team better than the Marlins. Another baseball season around the corner, another terrible Marlins team. Is there anything more predictable in sports than knowing which teams will suck? Parity makes it tough to predict who the best teams will be, but I'm pretty sure we can all agree on who the bottom feeders will be. The aforementioned Marlins, the Mariners, and the Astros are definitely going to suck. I'm pretty sure the Blue Jays and Phillies are going to suck too. And they all will for a long time, because with the current revenue-sharing program in Major League Baseball, carpet-bagging owners can loot and pillage local municipalities and baseball fans with perennial losers, all while taking in millions in profits. The worst teams in baseball generally have the highest capital surplus, which owners happily pocket, leaving them even less incentive to field a winner or make fans happy. I'm starting to depress myself, Brad. Tell me it's almost foot basket hockey ball season.
Cobb, I just looked at the calendar, and it is almost foot basket hockey ball season.
Yes.
But
yes.
All I can say to your take is praise the Lord and pass the ammunition, pal. That's dead on.
Yeah. I was going to say that you wanted to get in your last word in your take, and I was like, oh, but I'll get the last word because my take is basically a continuation of your take. Partially. What do you think of my assistant principal, vice principal, middle school guy yelling down the hallway?
Well, that was very good. You probably didn't see me in my little icon down at the bottom of the screen flipping you off from behind my other hand.
No, because I was reading.
Right. That's what I thought. I was making faces. I was flipping you off, but nobody could really see it because I was like this, you know? Yeah, you can imagine it. You can imagine what I'm doing there. It's just...
Do you have a hall pass, Mr. Hutchings?
I don't need a hall pass, dude. Right, what are you can expel me and bring down your average GPA of your school. Yeah, right. Okay, pal, you do that.
Yeah, expel me in my 4.0. Go for it.
Exactly, man.
Jerk.
It was a 4.6, but hey. No, we didn't. I don't think we had that in that day.
Well, I'm sure it's a 4.0 unweighted.
It wasn't, but you're not going to expel me with my hat trick of 5s on the what are those tests called? AP exams. That's what you're not going to do.
Exams.
Hat trick, dude. A hat trick. I had 3 of them.
3.
So I did.
All right. Hat trick AP classes.
Hat trick AP class winner. Jeez. All right, we're moving on. Topical, not tropical, tweets.
These tweets are so humid.
No. Second edition. There actually is one that might qualify as a tropical tweet. See if you can catch it here. Second edition of Topical Tweets. In the spirit of March Madness, I asked the folks what they were mad about this morning, because you can tell I'm mad, and Cobb's mad, so everybody's mad. Well, this crowd is mad as hell, Cobb, and they're not going to take it anymore. Our tweet out was hashtag March Madness. What are you mad about right now?
Mike in Indiana tweets, I'm mad it's 30 degrees out still. It was 65 degrees 2 days ago.
The witness replies, I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you because I have my AC on. Hashtag Florida problems. By the way, that was your tropical tweet.
Here I am fanning myself with my AC on.
I know, I'm my biggest fan, huh?
It's true. I tweeted in all caps, when the hell am I going to start getting paid for all this tweeting? Hashtag March Madness.
You sent an angry dude. FFP launched off that and asked, or see my pea hut money. Hopefully it's pea time for you soon, Phil. Oh,
Yes,
this is me again. Alex Hernandez was on a tear with this question.
Alex Hernandez tweets, it's a tie between Craig Sager's suits and Digger Phelps matching his highlighter to his tie.
Alex Hernandez tweets, oh, and Kenny Smith clowning Barkley from a self-perceived high ground of intellect. Hashtag both idiots.
Alex Hernandez tweets, and also Ernie Johnson making Joe Buck seem out of control.
Alex Hernandez tweets, and Greg Anthony in HD. By the way, Cobb, this reminds me, I turned on CNN Friday morning for the first time in ages to see what was going on with that missing airplane. And geez, CNN, why does one of your anchors take up the whole right half of the horizontal on my widescreen? I kept thinking the TV would tip over, or I'd have to replace the passenger side suspension 30,000 miles early. I don't need Fox News level cougar eye candy for news, but I don't want to see that all morning either. Inspire me, CNN. Don't drag on my morning.
What was it like? The face? Was it like fat face? Was it super?
No, this is like
zoomed, or?
this is like very fat person. Like the anchor next to her, the guy next to her looked like he took roughly 53%. I mean, I'm good with fractions and percentages. He took roughly 53% of the horizontal space that she took. This lady was wide.
What was her specialty?
I think she's just like the news She's the news anchor, the heavy anchor.
Oh.
Like this is the one you'd want to put when you're in a real big storm. Throw that anchor down. Jeez, terrible.
Keep the boat from rocking, right?
Exactly. Continue on, my friend.
Oh, is this me?
It is.
Alex Hernandez tweets, and Rick Pitino not being charged by the airline to check those bags under his eyes. Hashtag March Madness.
Alex Hernandez tweets, and most of all, the dancing Mercer white dude, just because.
Adrian Sherman tweets, I ain't mad. I smashed the... Start over. Rewind.
Start over.
Adrian Sherman tweets, I ain't mad. I smash stuff when I'm happy. Signed Richie Incognito. I should have read that first. I'm mad I can't read. Don't speak. Hashtag March Madness.
The Max Cat tweets, dudes that sport the Gunga Din hairdo. You know, I don't even want to know. That's one of those that's a headdress blast, I think. I'm not sure.
Mike Robinson tweets, man, this guy's getting a lot of play today. I'm tired of these mother following snakes on this mother following plane. Follow Mike Robinson at MROP1980. Is that a Samuel L. Jackson?
I think it was. I had to help that one out a little bit.
I'm tired of these mother loving. You could just put mother. Let's try with mother loving.
Yeah, but then the follow part doesn't work. Get it?
This mother following plane. I'm tired of these.
Love Mike Robinson. Then you'd have to go love Mike Robinson at MRob1980.
I love Mike Robinson.
I hate when these kids try to derail our show, Cobb. I mean, we're trying to run a family-friendly show.
I'm just going to say mother-loving.
Okay, do it again.
I'm tired of these mother-loving snakes on this mother-loving plane. Love, Mike Robinson.
All right. The Max Cat tweets, Bayheim's boner pills, nice.
Aeronaut Amber tweeted, I'm mad that I didn't fool people into thinking I was getting a J Moore Sports tattoo.
Okay, Aaron, if you saw my DMs yesterday afternoon when I wasn't paying attention and my phone just went beep, 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 you fooled people. Good job. Anyway, thanks, guys. Twitter Hat Trick Club came strong. I'll try to remember to do this on Friday afternoon this week.
Your calls, your tweets, our topics.
Cobb, we're taking calls and tweets for like the next, 11 minutes or so.
Yes, get in on GoToMeeting ID 545-846-829. Tweet us with the hashtag TMV. No, it's actually with hashtag TheTMV. Call and tell us how you watched the Dodger and D-backs game in Australia.
Yeah, no kidding, huh?
I think one person said they watched it locally.
Yeah. Hey, did you get a chance to review? You get a chance to review some tweets? Or you want a second to do that?
I saw a couple. I don't really want to get into
a
topics
call here
right
to
now.
go. Yeah, I don't have a call to go to right now. There's nobody wants to talk to us. It's just, we're not cool. Everybody wanted to talk to us last week. Hey, you guys going to be on? You going to take calls? Oh, I'd love to call in. I'd love to tell you this story. Okay,
Yeah.
Call and tell us a story, but you got to call in.
We got some love from 1218. She's watching the TMV and enjoying some Big's sea salt and black pepper sunflower seeds.
Nice.
And she has the pic, and it's me there with my hair and a big bag of Bigs. Big bag of Bigs.
Big bag of bigs.
Boaz Trilliums tweets, I'm glad Brad left so much room above his head in case he has to rate something extremely excellent. Man,
Cobb's
I don't
take.
even know if your arm's long enough to rate something that excellent.
Cobb's take. Right up here, man. My take? Out the door. You guys,
Wait,
apparently you guys want more of my mic, less of above my head. Okay, you get it. That's cool. I just try not to hide behind this thing today, you know?
You're going to have to just like scoot back. You're like,
you're like way better. I know you're way better at this, Cobb, but I don't know how you might have your setup differently. Maybe you just talk louder. I just try to talk at my own voice, and then when I'm way back here, it just sounds like a whisper, and you can hear my chair more than you can hear me. It's just anyway. It's all good.
I don't know.
Problems of a videocaster.
I might just start talking like you, but I think you just do it intentionally because you don't want people to see your teeth anymore. So you just hide behind
I'm
your
not.
screen.
No, you don't understand. I'm totally not self-conscious about my teeth. The teeth are. I mean, I would just actually see what I need to do. I don't have a good thing to do this with. I should just. I mean, I could just like do this, cut myself off, and just zoom in on the teeth. That would be good.
How do you zoom in on Google Hangouts?
I don't. I have this really bitchin' Logitech camera that can zoom in. It's got a physical zoom on it. This is since I switched away from the laptop. I'm using a separate camera, and that's why I have this funny angle. Like you have laptop angle, and I have camera stuck to the base of my monitor angle. And that's why I do make sure to clean up the inside hairs on my nose before I come on every day. That's for sure. This is that would not be pretty.
See what my nose looks like. I'm gonna tip my laptop back a little.
Yeah, we don't have you in HD, buddy. Low bandwidth is your friend. It's your friend.
Get your friend. Oh, let's go HD. There we
All right,
go.
what are the tweets we got here?
Holler.
Oh yeah,
Hey,
except
everybody out there in Warriorland, welcome to the inside of my nose.
Wow.
The rest of the show like this.
Yeah, well, we got some more tweets here.
Oh, tweets?
Mead
Okay.
Indeed wants to know, hey Jay Cobb, does the carpet match your drapes?
Nope.
No, what do we think about carpet anyway? I think carpet is not good. Carpet's
not really like a SoCal thing.
Basically, all that carpet does is it gives bugs a place to hide.
And fungus and mold.
That's right, bugs and fungus and mold. I mean,
parasites.
I think Cobb and I, at least as I understand it, Cobb and I are both hardwood guys.
Definitely.
Okay.
The hardwood. The whole house is hardwood.
Yes.
There's no fur. There's no fur carpet on my floors.
That's right. There's no dog hair tumbleweeds anywhere nearby. It's just no carpet. Carpet's not good. That's very 70s and 80s. Bose Williams tweets, Brad Hutchings after it. Where did this go? My new nickname after adjusting my mic, Ghost Head. Oh, too funny.
Tweets, we're always getting our hangouts ready. Signed, male strippers.
Yeah, we were getting our hangouts ready just before we started. We were a couple minutes late today. Cobb had a little audio problem, had to restart, and then had to get his hangouts ready. Did you get Lupe's tweet?
I don't mind the higher Dodger TV prices because
DirecTV.
DirecTV.
She's talking about DirecTV there, I think.
Whomever.
Yeah.
I thought it was Dodger TV, but yeah, it could be DTV. I mean DirecTV for DTV. Because I know it's going to a good cause. It's like I'm building orphanages in Africa too.
Yeah. Yeah, that stinks. I mean, what stinks is I think like everybody wants to be able to watch the Dodgers, wants to love their team, the whole thing. I mean, that's something about SoCal. We're laid back, kind of unenthusiastic fans and whatever. But when there's somebody we like, whether it's the Lakers, the Dodgers, or whatever, we like them, we want to watch them. And yet it's like, yeah, we want to watch you. I mean, I'm up late at night. I'm up at 1:30 at night. Trying to. I mean, I think I'm going to watch this on MLB Network because that's where it says it is in my guide on Uverse. Okay, it doesn't say subject to local blackout because the Dodgers have a stick up their butt. It doesn't say that at all. So I stay up and I want to watch this. I want to get involved in this. And it's just like, oh, denied. Hell with you, fan. You stink. And that's the rub. It's just sad. Trevante tweets, #TheTMV, this is so weird. Yeah, it is pretty weird that we're actually doing a sports video cast, I think. Sports related.
He put it out like 20 minutes ago during our More 64 rant.
Yes.
So we were like ranting. We were like actually like being like serious with each other or actually like have like these very...
we were talking seriously after that and he says that's weird. What up, dude?
Yeah, he doesn't like us.
Put your name on it, but don't put your name on it if you're too serious.
But we're serious about a good cause. We're serious about how funny these damn tweets are.
Yeah, exactly.
Did you see 12 has a new picture?
Oh, of us?
Yeah. Well, the first one just had me in it, and the second one has just you in it. And I guess I'm sea salt and you're black pepper. I don't know.
Salt and black pepper. Okay, that's cool.
The big bag of sunflower seeds on the left. I'm on the left with sea salt, and you're on the right with black pepper.
That's awesome. Rockin' Ramos tweets us. I think he has a song request here. The pop screens in front of the mics remind him of "We Are the World" video. We are SoCal. We hate the Dodgers.
Is Cyndi Lauper going to be on? #I hope so. We don't.
No, we don't have enough room on our screen. There's
not
enough room on the screen for Cyndi Lauper.
I don't know what Cyndi Lauper can even bring to the Tweety and Moyer video cast.
Yeah, not a lot.
Like, isn't she busy singing?
All right, well, seeing as we got no calls, all the people, I want to call in next week. Oh, Brad, I'd love to call in. Okay, well, dude, 1 to 2, 1 to 2:30, something like that. Get in early. We take the calls early. Oh, okay, got a call, got a story to tell. Hey, dudes, got to call in.
I don't know, it seems like we don't have any more. Where'd all our friends go, Brad?
I know, we have no friends. It's terrible, man. I mean, you know what? all our friends got taken away by the Dodgers. We had to pay extra for them or something.
Damn Dodgers. Wait,
Dodgers.
the
Dodgers. They should just die. The Dodgers.
I think they're taxing our listeners. Damn it.
Yeah. You know, I saw that they put up a. I saw they put up a giant.
Our listeners they're taxing.
I don't know, but I saw they put up a giant billboard to block your view of Dodger Stadium out your window. I saw that on Google Maps. I was looking for the plane.
The plane?
And I saw this giant billboard they put up just right out center field. Just barely left center field, just so you can't have a view of the stadium. I saw that. It was weird. Trying to look like me, huh?
Now I'm going We Are the World view. I had enough of my own hair and nostrils, so I'm going We Are the World from here on out.
We are the Dodgers. We'll take your money.
Whether you come to the stadium or watch it on TV.
Or not.
There's a choice we're taking.
That's right. We're taking all your money.
We don't give the choice to you. We're making
Open up your pockets and give your money to Magic and me.
There's a choice we are taking. We're saving our own dime. 'Cause it's true, the Dodgers have a better day for Yasiel Puig.
Oh, yeah, but you know what? They won't pay Puig squat either. Come on. He'll be rookie minimum for 3 years.
No, he's not rookie minimum. He was signed as a free agent. He was already making mad dough.
Oh, that's a good point.
Him and the new
That's right.
shortstop are making serious bank because
That's right.
They were signed as free agents. They weren't signed in the draft, so they're not.
That's right. Okay. My bad. Well, you know, I thought I had all my ducks lined up on this. That was the last point I wanted to make because they're not going to pay him. They already have.
No. What does Mike Trout have? He has like what, a 1 year deal, like $1 million deal.
He has a $1 million 1 year deal, and that's supposed to bridge him until they come up with a contract extension. Which, you know, they won't. He's gone. But at least it's like, at least Artie's not going to come to, you know, Orange County fans and say, well, guys, you know, that you don't watch our games, you don't come out or anything, but you'll pay an extra $50 a year just for the privilege of us being in Anaheim. Even though we call ourselves the LA Angels of Anaheim. By the way, you know that place that I don't know if you've been following Dean Del Rey since we met him in Irvine, but he really pimps this place, Los Angeles Harley of Anaheim.
Yeah,
which is a fun. And you know where that actually is? It's not in Anaheim. It's actually in Fullerton.
That's pretty good.
How weird is that? I'm trying to figure out a way to tweet that's funny to me, but I can't fit it under 140 characters and not sound like, you know, just ridiculous snark rather than...
Isn't OC Customs in Long Beach?
Yeah, exactly.
Aren't those idiots like aren't those idiots actually like LA County?
Yeah, whatever. All right. You want to tweet grab bag?
I don't want to do it. I thought you did it.
Well, yeah, I'm going to do... Well, no, I'm just move on. We'll move on.
Tweet grab bag.
Let's get to tweet grab bag.
Cool, Brady. Tweets from all y'alls.
Yeah, like Lita Ford. Cool, Brady. Tweets from y'alls.
Tweet y'alls. I don't know.
Jeez. Monday, brought to you by Boaz. Okay, so the topic here is Maddie kissed a snail, and he liked it.
And he licked it.
He licked it. That's right. That's what I meant there. Maddie kissed a snail, and he licked it.
He met the snail.
Yeah, I hope nobody else picked it. Cheats tweets. Not sure about snail poison, but the real Hey Maddie may want to get checked for chlamydia. # mollusks.
Yeah.
Tim O'Halloran tweets, the funniest part of the Maddie snail licking interlude was when the snail tried to share a Newport with Maddie after. Topic. Jim Irsay got liquored and drugged up, then got behind the wheel. So Snappledink tweets, Spappledink tweets, cook, tie my shoes, chew on my own food, clean, wear a tie, and drive. Things I'll never do when I'm a billionaire. And that's really the perfect take on Irsay. That nails it. Topic, March and October. Cousin Ray Ray tweets, time out, Jackson is to October. Wait, We're out of timeouts. Signed, Chris Webber. You think anybody gets that?
I think people still get it.
Okay, that's good. It's not like an old.
Ages of like 33 and and above. You get that joke.
All right, that's cool. It's not like an old guy joke yet. In a few years,
no, it's middle-aged guy joke.
Tuesday.
Younger.
Brought to you by 12. Topic: Phil Jackson. Scotty B813 tweets, "Well, Jay, you could say the gaping hole in the Knicks franchise has just been filled." Yeah! What do you think about that Caruso, Cobb?
The Caruso or the Scream?
Well, I never do the Scream right. I just mock the Scream.
That's a really good Caruso. But isn't that like 2 weeks ago?
Well, no, that was like Monday. Monday he decided he was going to take, or Sunday night he decided he was going to take the job. It was after our show last week that he decided he was taking the job, and then he was going to have the press conference on Tuesday. So this came on Tuesday. So that was during his press conference. Sparky tweets, faking news. Jeannie Buss orders Phil to stop rubbing her. Quote, "You're officially out of wishes." And you guys probably aren't aware of this, with this whole sports fan fiction thing. We dig into this stuff. Christina Aguilera's Genie in a Bottle was written about Phil and Jeannie, and before becoming a big-time musical star, Christina was one of the Laker girl dancers. Who knew?
Who knew?
Topic: Tony Carmelo can't pass the ball. Tudor McFartin tweets, "If you don't know how to pass, you can't be part of our rotation." Signed, Stoners. Sean Ostertag tweets, faking... Hey, man. Hey, man, it's my turn.
Man.
Sean Ostertag tweets, faking news. In an effort to treat players better, Phil Jackson buys Dollar Shave Club for team to eliminate bad Knicks. Okay.
It's a good tweet.
Good tweet. Topic: Yannick Noah. Andrew Smith tweets, faking news. Herbal Essence Shampoos announces Yannick Noah as headliner in new shower commercial. Ooh!
Yeah!
Yeah!
Oh! Oh!
That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. I mean, how many times does your dad do something that just totally embarrasses you because he's like, it's like an old man thing or whatever, but now your dad is like one of the best tennis players ever to play the game, just a great athlete, world loved and everything else. And then, like you're this tough guy for the Bulls. You're this tough guy for the Bulls. And who just basically wrecks everybody, and you guys play solid defense, and you're intimidating everybody, and people think you could actually take down the Heat, just because you play so solid, and your dad goes, ah!
Well, I do know.
Embarrassing.
Where, I never understood him making the transition from tennis to music, but now I get it, because dude's got pipes.
Yeah, I guess. Rockin' Ramos, by the way, liked our little "We Are the World" thing. Thinks we should do a video. That's crazy. Back to tweets.
We need to get those lyrics back. Those are pretty spot on lyrics.
Yeah. Somebody will transcribe for us. Wednesday, brought to you by Boaz. Topics: winning and losing. Jake Kaxmerk tweets, "If you want to play a sport where everyone gets a ribbon, it already exists. It's called rhythmic gymnastics."
Remember Will Ferrell in Old School? They had to do gymnastics to, get them off double secret probation, whatever, whatever Animal House ripoff they intended with that movie. But he was just hysterical. That's all I imagine when I hear or see rhythmic gymnastics. I just imagine Will Ferrell acting like a cat chasing a string.
Etchitman tweets, "My first memory with my dad. Dad, son, there's no shame in losing. Me, I know. Now let go of my thumb." Haley Boy tweets.
You want to do a quick thumb war exercise?
Thumb war? All right, here we go. Ready? All right. Wait a minute here.
One.
I gotta see me in just a second.
Ready?
1,
2,
3, 4. I declare a thumb war. Okay, you're gone. Gotcha. Oh,
Where?
What are you doing? I got you before you even started, dude.
I was still saying,
enough.
and I was still saying war.
Right, I got you just on the R. You weren't even paying attention. Okay, enough of that.
Okay, so this is why you get upset when you lose, because you cheat, and then
look, dude, it's not cheating. Look,
taking
advantage of the latency.
If you don't get the opportunity to cheat, you lose, and you're not used to it.
taking advantage of the latency because you have inferior internet is not cheating, dude. I mean, when you watch this on the YouTube video, you will see that I beat you fair and square. You just weren't paying attention because you hadn't caught up yet. Okay, anyway.
Like, oh my
Haley
God.
Boy Haley Boy tweets, I've been tweeting since day one, 0 wins. I'm like the Browns, Indians, and Cavs of this show. That's kind of funny because I've been tweeting since day 0 and I have 1 win. And but I'm real proud of myself, and this poor guy is, he's basically me without the win. And by the way, okay, this seriously now, guys, seriously, if you're watching, can we retire Susan Lucci Club? It was funny a year ago when Cobb, Ringo, and FFP did it, but it's
And
just
Pants.
kind of like in pants. It's recycled now. I'm sorry to the people that think they're in it. Come up with something new.
Yeah.
Topic, perfect bracket. Dave Homan tweets, actually, JJ, 64 is not a perfect number. We are signed. The numbers 6, 28, 496, 8,128, and 8,589,869,056. That right there was tweet of the year, and he didn't have to shoehorn it into a Miller. Thursday, brought to you by 12. Topic, Jeremy Guthrie was an Eagle Scout. Do I have to explain? It's a math tweet, Cobb.
Well, I get that it's a math tweet.
Okay, so a perfect
What's a
number.
perfect
oh
number?
My freaking God. A perfect number is a number where if you add up the numbers, the integers that divide into it evenly,
What's an
you
integer?
get that number. An integer is a round number like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1.2 is not an integer. Okay,
Got it.
so like let's take 28 for instance, okay? Its divisors are 1, 2, 4, 7, and 14. Okay, so 1 and 2 is 3, and 7 is 10, and 14 is 24. Oh, yeah, and 4 is another divisor of it, is 28. Its divisors add up to the number. That's a perfect number. That was a very, very, very smart tweet. I mean, that was Dave Homan. You're my hero, buddy. Thursday, brought to you by 12. Topic, Jeremy Guthrie was an Eagle Scout. Cousin Ray Ray tweets, I don't just sell cookies, I badge it up! Signed Girl Scouts. And, you guys can see, this is the Girl Scout cookie effect from the Girl Scout cookie chipmunk effect, courtesy of Google Hangouts. That's a real effect. That's not me just, fattening my cheeks and looking like a squirrel. That's what happens when I ate all those Girl Scout cookies last month. Yuck.
You've been hanging out at the municipal marijuana store, Brad?
No.
Is that where you're getting all your cookies?
That's not my deal. No, actually, I get them at the local Ralph's out front because I can't say no to the cute little girls selling. And it's not because they're like cute or they're little girls. It's really because they're taking a step toward entrepreneurship, and I want more of that. So
They're not
I buy the
entrepreneurs.
cookies.
They're not taking a step towards entrepreneurship. They're doing someone else's bidding.
Cobb. I think it's a good first step. I totally get where you're coming with that. It's just somebody else's marketing plan. I get that, and
Yeah.
I almost sympathize with it. At the same time, the most important thing you can do in your career, if you don't want to work for somebody else, is learn how to sell and learn how to be pushy. Learn how to use everything you have to get somebody, whatever it is, sympathy, all the little emotions, get them all in play. That's the most important thing you can learn, and I think that it's actually good that they're learning this at a young age. And then it'd be good if boys had learned that too. Boys never learn that. We're just like, oh, dude, whatever, just give me money, man. But no, these girls are they're figuring out how to extract money, and that's important.
It works on me about as well as a Sarah McLachlan SPSA commercial.
Well, like I said, it
Change the
doesn't.
channel.
No, don't get me wrong. It doesn't work on me. That doesn't work on me at all. Okay, it's just the fact that they're out there doing it. That's what works on me. So I want to clear that up. You're calling me
every year.
You're calling me a
30
sucker.
years.
You're calling me a sucker, dude, and I'm not a sucker for this. I'm not a sucker. It's just that I
I'm not
like
calling
the
you a
idea.
sucker. I just don't.
I like the
just
idea.
Don't believe it needs all the praise you're giving it.
But at the same time, okay, I'll tell you who I don't like. I don't like the kids that come to your door and knock on your door and say, "Hey, will you buy magazines to keep kids off drugs?" Okay, now that's dishonest and it's ridiculous. And kids, you can keep off drugs all by yourself, whether I buy your damn magazines or not. And
Well, those
usually, I
kids
just
are
tell
just
them.
casing your house anyway.
That I probably agree with.
Yeah,
I
they're
probably
just
agree with
pacing
that,
it.
yeah.
They're gonna go back and tell whomever told them to go up to your house what's in your house.
Right. Right. Exactly. So
At least Girl Scouts aren't in your house or looking.
I once told one of those kids that I really wanted more kids to use drugs. I don't know what I was thinking.
Hey, do you have any drugs? I would like more drugs.
He looked at me like, huh? What? That doesn't make any sense. That's why you're a kid. All right. I lost my spot here. Topic. Chapman gets an illegal ball to the face. Jacob B tweets, well, Jay, I guess Chapman lives and bleeds Reds baseball. Yeah!
Wait, how is that an illegal ball?
You know what? I just wrote it. I just thought illegal ball. It should have been illegal. I mean, balls to the face like that should be illegal, I think.
There's nothing wrong with balls to the face.
Well, there was something wrong with that ball to the face. Let me tell you, it
Yeah.
broke his face. That's no good.
Well, yeah. There's something
Topic.
wrong with 120 mile an hour.
Wait, what do we think of Jacob's Caruso there?
Okay, let's look at his Caruso. Well, Jay, I guess Chapman lives and bleeds Reds baseball.
Reds baseballs. I think the important thing was
Reds
balls.
baseballs. Isn't it?
Yeah.
It bleeds or baseballs? There's really no. I don't know where the pun is. I don't either. It seemed like he was.
It's really kind of a forced. It's a forced Caruso.
Yeah. Well, Jay,
Yeah.
I guess Chapman lives and bleeds Reds baseballs. Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
like
it's
like he got smacked by the ball and all sorts of
'cause
little red
it's
baseballs came out or something.
lives and breathes.
I know he should have had breathes. No, but bleeds. I guess There really
bleeds.
wasn't a lot of blood there, was there?
Well, Jay, I guess Chapman lives and breathes Reds baseballs, and then bleeds out of his face, and then has staples going across the back of his head. Yeah,
I don't think. Was there
Would
a
that
lot
be
of
better,
bleeding?
Caruso?
I don't think there was a lot of bleeding though, was there?
I don't know. There might have been internal bleeding, but did you see the picture where he had staples go across like the back of his head? Like there was like.
Yeah, and he had a little. I thought that was cool, and they
jeez.
put a little easy button on top too.
Oh God.
Thanks. Next tweet. Topic. Clowney's bad interview. Michael tweets, I think Clowney's interview skills were on that plane. Yeah, exactly, man.
Hashtag missing.
Topic. Cromartie signs with the Cardinals. Mike in Indiana tweets, faking news. Cardinals sign Cromartie. Arizona University. Well, this would actually be Arizona State University because there's no Arizona University. There's University of Arizona, but that's in Tucson. So Arizona State University donates an entire dormitory to house his family. Wow. I don't even think those people don't live with
That
him,
would
do
probably
they?
be the
He
first
just has.
time they were all together.
I know they're just like his baby mamas. I mean, he just
They're all just
texts them and
separated. They're like here, there, and everywhere, like different.
has
area
them like
codes.
on auto payment. Every month. Bill pay. It's just like
Bill
okay,
pay.
pay the lady, 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 pay the electricity bill, pay the lady, pay the lady, pay the lady.
Yeah, like so that probably comes out of his NFL paycheck, or it used to with the Jets. Now it's going to come out with the Cardinals, where it's like automatically deducted from your paycheck. So it comes
Right.
before the.
Oh, Jets! I am so. By the way, Jets, I am so done with you. I am so done with you. I mean, okay, Mark
Oh,
Sanchez
tangent
Homer
alert.
from
Tangent alert.
Sanchez Homer from the beginning. Okay, fine, you got me pegged there, but you don't have to bring in that dog killer. That's silly. That's just enough. It doesn't.
Sanchez was done 2 years ago. They did him a favor. Now he could go.
I didn't say it was about I didn't say it was about Sanchez. That's fine. He'll latch on where he latches on and probably have another chance and probably do okay. But this bringing in Mike Vick thing, it's just not going to work well.
He's not
and
gonna
not
be a
only that,
starter.
he's like an aging dog killer. Just gross. Friday brought to you by J Cobb.
That's me.
Topic. Maddie doesn't play on Twitter. French Fry Phil tweets. French Fry Phil tweets. I just read through 1,500 tweets in 3 hours. Why would I want to get back on Twitter? Signed, The Real Hey Maddie. Topic. Safari Sly muffing. Look at the game film. Look at the game film.
That was the best.
That was hilarious, man. Great Blue
He
Dini
actually
tweets.
called. He had to fix it in rapid fire. That was classic.
The Great Blue Dini tweets. How you gonna be at the grape if you don't study grapeness? Safari Sly coaching JJ up before a Fruit of the Loom ad.
How you gonna be grape if you don't study grapeness? Look at the game film.
Right, look at the game film. Topic 2020 and 2010 vision. Franco Hita tweets, Jay, it's CBS. Of course, it's an eye chart. Topic, Diamond Dan's ancestry. This one is so awful. Dan by Lupe tweets, Dan Byer pickup line. Do you have any Norwegian in you? I have 25%. You know what? The only way I can read that is absolutely filthy.
You have to read it as Dan Byer.
Yes. Do you have any Norwegian in you? I have 25%.
There you go.
Yeah,
Thank you,
absolutely
Lupe.
filthy. Yep. Put a bullet in this. Thanks to Boazon and 12 for picking great tweets for Tweet Grab Bag. Thanks to the callers and tweeters. Yeah, thanks. All the callers, every one of you. Thank you for participating live this afternoon. And thanks to the listeners, whether you listen live or on the podcast, for giving us an hour and a half of your time. Actually, it's just an hour today. An hour and 10 minutes of your time. Thanks to Jay Cobb for doing the video cast with me.
Thank you, Brad. Please let us know what you thought of today's show on Twitter. #TheTMV. The edited podcast will be up late tonight for you to enjoy during the week.
Yes, it will. Later, Cobb. This has been good. Talk to you after the break. I have to unduck, huh? It's GRACE time. I don't remember the rest of the words I wrote, but I hope she's fine.
It's tea time. It's TMV and P time. As long as you're listening or watching, we don't mind.
But if you make your daddy go completely batty, we don't mind. End it!